Hi everyone! So today we're going to be talking about the Taiwanese artist Sun Pei-Mao. And I'll put a link in the description. This is just a brief video about Taiwanese history, and it goes to the formation of Taiwan to present day. And this video, which will also be in the description, is just a very aesthetic video of why you shouldn't go to Taiwan. And if you've seen the video, the point of it is basically you'll fall in love with Taiwan. You'll fall in love with the heart of Asia. So let's do an activity. And this is just thinking about stories. So think of a brief story from your childhood or a recent dream you once had. Who are the characters in the story? What was the setting? Was it a happy memory or experience? And as an activity, just take some time to draw an image to represent that event or that dream. And if you're comfortable, feel free to share your story in the comments below. So, do you consider artists to be storytellers? I think that it really depends. Some artists are here to tell a story, and others may just focus on other things. Art can be meaningful in your own way, and you can make it meaningful. Even just practicing to draw something, it can be considered art. And it can be considered meaningful to you. And meaningful as a stepping stone to get you to become a better artist. So, this is the artist, Sun Pei-Mao, and this was during the Taipei Art Awards in 2017. So, in the link below, there'll be a video about him just talking about his work. He is the artist that we'll be discussing today. So, Sun Pei-Mao was born in 1991 in Taiwan, and he studied at different universities and art programs in China and at the Taipei National University. He won many awards for his art, and a lot of his artworks, which is why we did the activity earlier, are actually based on his dreams and childhood memories. So he tries to tell stories with his artwork, and people say that his works kind of have a strange beauty or are expressing like a movie-like scene. So here are just some examples of his artwork. So, do you notice any trends from the images you just saw? Some common themes that I've noticed are there are fish, people, abandoned buildings, man-made objects, and unusual places. There are vibrant colors, which adds to the dreamlike imagery. And there are many complementary colors. So let's go over some basic color terms. And just think in your head, can you define any of these color terms? Complementary colors, primary colors, secondary colors, warm colors, and cool colors. And this is the color wheel. And we'll go back in a second and just kind of relate these colors to their terms. So complementary colors are colors that are opposite from each other. And some examples like blue and orange and purple and yellow. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. Warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. And cool colors are green, blue, and purple. So as you can see on the color wheel, some complementary colors includes yellow, and on the opposite side of that is purple, or blue and orange, or red and green. Different type of green and a more magenta purple. And you can kind of see the different complementary colors. The primary colors are the ones in the middle. So there's red, which is a primary color, blue, and yellow. And if you had to only get 3 different colors of paint, not including black and white, you should get red, yellow, and blue, because with this you can make almost any other color. So if you add red and yellow together, you can get orange, or red and blue together and you can get purple. Blue and yellow will make green. And this is important because these are the secondary colors. By mixing the primary colors together, you can get secondary colors. And with the secondary colors, depending on the balance between the red and the blue or the yellow and the red, you can get different variations of the color orange or the color purple or the color green. So you can make a lot of colors with just red, blue, yellow, and you can make even more colors if you add black and white. And we went over this quickly, but the warm colors think of more fiery colors like reds and oranges and yellows, versus the cool colors, maybe think of oceans like greens and purples and blues. And this is just another visual chart. So there are so many different color wheels or variations of it. And this is just talking about what these colors may mean. So like red might symbolize, physical energy or passion or spontaneity, or yellow, which may represent fun or humor or creativity or an intellect. So, as a quick game, let's play. For each color that appears on the screen, can you find something in your room that matches that color? Pink, blue, green, orange, purple. So that was a quick game, but now let's do a project inspired by your story from earlier or some of Sun Pei-Mao's artwork. And let's make this art with complementary colors, what we just learned. And as you can see, he uses very many complementary colors. Red and green were some of them. And that makes the colors stand out a lot more as well. So even though they're opposites, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It'll help when you know basic colors and how they can work together, you can use them and make things stand out more. So for this, use any of these materials, markers, pens, crayons, paint, or anything else to create an art piece that visually conveys an idea. And if you can, try to use the complementary or opposite colors in your art, like Sun Pei-Mao. Thank you all so much for joining our class today. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye!